What's going on, Virgo? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a phenomenal week so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Virgo, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. So guess what, Virgo? It's your general energy weekly spread. So with this general energy weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, Virgo, there may be some messages here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Virgo. So with this spread, Virgo, I'm going to be pulling a few oracle cards, and then we'll be getting some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're curious, Virgo. Let's see what you got here for your first card. Ooh, we're taking a chance, Virgo. I see you. We got the second card of Sagittarius here, which is the dice card. And with this card, this is a card of gamble, taking a risk, luck, playing games. Chances are, roll with it. Random results, win, lose, uncertain outcome, playing the game, potential, fate, what happens next. And with this energy, Virgo, you know, when we're thinking about taking a risk, yeah, we want to take, especially, you know, I feel like in general, but I feel especially with your ruler, Mercury being retrograde, at least up until the 14th of this month, depending on when you're watching this, of May. We want to, you can still take risk during retrograde, absolutely, but we just want to take calculated risk. You know, we want to make sure that we've weighed our options, that, you know, win or lose, we're going to be okay with this. And Virgo, even if things don't go down like you expect it to, there's still a win even in that loss. You know, it's just now after it happens, we have to find it. But that's not to say, don't let the idea of taking a risk, whether this could be in a relationship, whether this be in business, this could be maybe you think about making them just moving location, whatever you want to take up, whatever you're gambling with, Virgo. Don't let the fear or like the uncertainty or anything along those lines keep you from seeing what could happen next, because sometimes it's those risks that really, you know, with a little bit of, you know, because here's the thing, when I really think about luck too, luck is something that I feel like we don't really even feel the luck, or you really can, I feel like luck doesn't just like fall in your lap. You know, it's something that we have to get that energy moving. We have to take chances, do different things, be bold. Thinking about this energies is very much, Jupiter's going to be in Aries until the 16th of May. But again, even when these energies have moved on, that doesn't mean that they've stopped. You know, this is the lesson that we're meant to learn this cycle. And Jupiter being in Aries for that whole year that he was in there was fortune favors the bold. So chances are, Virgo, you could, we don't know what could happen. You know, that's the beautiful thing. We just got to roll. We got to roll the dice and see. You got to see what can happen, you know, what potential is there. But just thinking with this card too, how this is Sagittarius's card, you can adapt to whatever circumstances come, Virgo, because not only are you smart being ruled by Mercury 1, but on top of that, you're a mutable sign. And mutable signs are, you know, of the three modalities, you got cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Mutable is going to be the most flexible of the three, you know, that can be for exactly situations like this. So play the game, Virgo. See, especially if this is something that you've been in just really, and you know, Virgo, you know I would never tell you what to do. You gotta, if it's not resonating with you, then pull back. You know, that's not to say, you know, that you're gonna miss out on opportunities, you know, but just don't, you know, it's a balance. You know, if something is speaking to you and we're kind of nervous or something along those lines, I've been, that's energy's kind of been coming up. And listen, I feel like that's an indicator that if you're nervous or something, that means it means something to you. But one more thing, just thinking with this, just with where the energies are kind of at right now, we do with Mercury being retrograde, we do want to be mindful of people or opportunities that do seem like unnecessarily risky, like get rich quick schemes. Keep your wits about you, Virgo. But let's get some tarot on this. Yeah, let's get a little tarot on this and get some details and see how we can work with this energy. Okay, Virgo. Interesting. Okay, a lot of swords here, Virgo. You got 4 swords upright, 3 of swords upright, and then we got the King of Swords in reverse here. And with this energy, Virgo, if this is something that you're not, if we're just with this 4 of Swords, if we've just been in our head, Virgo, let's just start there. If we've been in our head just kind of weighing this options, we're not sure, because swords deal with matters of the mind. And yeah, if this is something that has been stressing you out, we're uncertain about making a move. Maybe, this is something with King of Swords, this is Gemini energy. Do some research, if this is something that, find ways that we can get more confident about this, if this is something that we've been thinking about. But I feel like with this 3 of Swords here, Virgo, don't let nervousness or the fear of uncertainty dishearten you, or don't let our thoughts get to this place of where we back out and then we get into this place of like, well, what if I had taken that thing? What could have happened? Let's just see what happens, because with the King of Swords, he's like a card for me. He's a card of wisdom. And in order to get that wisdom, we have to take what we learned and, learn from life and, in general, and put that into practice to gain this wisdom. Sometimes King of Swords, sometimes he rolls the dice, sometimes he gets a big win, sometimes he gets a big loss. But the thing is, he reflects on those. It's just like the win. How do we keep repeating that win? And then the loss. What happened? What caused this loss? Was it that I needed more, need more information? Did I rush in this thing? Whatever that was. And is Virgo, like whatever, if this is something right now, or because there'll be other opportunities going to be coming in the future, Virgo, bet. And learn from those big wins. Because even like seriously, those losses, the failures, they're not meant to keep you down or meant to get you where you feel like that life is against you. They're meant to show you what a king you are. How intelligent you are, and how you can get this stuff figured out when you put your mind to it, and and really follow through with this. So if there's something that you really, Virgo, that you've been weighing the options, we can never know for certain, but it's we gotta take a chance and just see. And we don't have to, Virgo. That's the thing too. Maybe this is something, if you've been feeling pressure, don't feel pressured by it. People like, well, Virgo, this is a chance of a lifetime, blah blah blah. It may well be, but if you're not feeling comfortable, if it doesn't feel right, it'll manifest in a different way. It'll manifest. So yeah, let's just try not to get in our heads too much about this, Virgo, and like to overanalyze this to death, because it'll just gonna stress you out, and then just gonna just keep you stagnant. So let's see what else we got here, Virgo. I love it. Absolutely. So Virgo, you got the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords in reverse here. So listen, this might be something that it might be disappointing. It might be a letdown. Who knows what the results could be. But I even feel like even if things don't go how you thought they would, that to me closes out that cycle and starts something new and something brand new. Because the beautiful thing about life is when something closes, and something simultaneously is beginning. So trust your intuition. You know, with this Two of Swords, don't feel like that you got to go in blind or anything. Just if it's resonating with you, go for it. If it's not, then pull back. Figure out what would make you feel more confident to make this decision. You know, where do we need to be? Do we need to, again, pick up some more skills? Do we need to maybe even partner up? Do we want to hit up like a mentor, maybe learn from a King of Swords type, whatever that is. But don't let the fear of failure or feel like maybe that we might, that we can't rise to the occasion, that we may disappoint ourselves, whatever that is. Virgo, where a few cups spill here, you got 2 more opportunities behind you, and then you got a whole river that's flowing further down. But yeah, really trust your intuition, Virgo, because this is this card. This is the Moon in Libra, the Two of Swords, and all these are Libra. Wow. 2, 3, 4. So wow, that just really kind of dawned on me. These are all Libra's cards, and so. And I just brought that up with the Moon in Libra. Sometimes it takes a few cycles to get this confidence, or, you know, like it's how we may feel about something right now may change here in a little bit. But, you know, maybe it's like maybe this, if it doesn't feel like the time, trust that you're making the right decision. Don't get in a place of doubt. Just keep it moving, you know, and just know that with cycles, you know, this will get more in balance, and that you will start harmonizing, you know, and things will start making sense. Okay. All right, Virgo. Interesting start there, but I like it. You know, I get it, Virgo. You know, can be tricky sometimes, but it can be totally worth it in the long run. But yeah, just got to listen to that intuition there. Let's get another oracle on this. Oh. Well, look at that, Virgo. Let's see what we have. Libra. So you got the 6th card of Libras here, which is the Repairman. Some of you might have some Libra in your chart, but with the Repairman, this is a card of repair, fine-tune, heal, fix, many working parts, reset, proceed carefully, needs fixing, make adjustments, recover, skilled, make things right, mend, restore, and upgrade it. In Virgo, this is exactly what we do after we take a risk. You know, we fine-tune, we see what happens, because in life, you know, there are many working components to you know, you make one decision here, then a whole series of things happens off. It's just like a matter of choices, and we go with the flow, Virgo. We gotta wing it, and we'll figure. And I don't want to say we gotta wing it. You can make a plan. That's not you know what I'm trying to say, Virgo. But this is something where we can even take what can feel like a gamble. We can set up like safety nets. You know, we can seed with caution. You know, it's like, let's say, for example, you're thinking about, I don't know, Virgo, maybe you're thinking about changing a different job. Maybe go part-time at your current one, so just in case, you know, so you can focus. Like maybe we have to think, you know, Virgo, we just gotta adjust to the situation. But I do feel that don't doubt that you can't make adjustments, you know, that you won't be able to recover no matter how this goes. Because Virgo, we're going to have our ups and we're going to have our downs. You know, that's just, it's, you know, sometimes it's hard to keep that balance. But look at that. So I think I'm even trying to balance out right now. But we just keep doing that, you know. We just keep doing it, you know, and then we get better at it, and it gets easier, and it gets easier the more we do these things, the more we take these risks and things like along those lines. So I feel in Virgo, I feel like it really, if anyone, I mean, with how detail oriented you are, how you can get stuff in line here. I feel like if anybody of the Zodiac could take manifest a calculated risk, Virgo can, because you know how to get that. Like, come on, let's get some tarot on this. And who knows, Virgo, you could even become, if they're talking about jobs, maybe you become like a fixer for people who take risk, you know, oh, hold on. Got cars falling here. Oh, both? Okay. Oh. Okay, hold up, Virgo. Got a lot going down here. Let's see what's happening. Love it. All right, small little reversal storm, but you know what'll fix all of that? Because you got the You got the Nine of Wands, the World, and the Death card in reverse. And then you got the Eight of Swords, more swords. We got the Eight of Swords upright. And Virgo, we want to make sure that we're not getting in our heads with this energy, with the Eight of Swords, because our thoughts are, you know, our thoughts are powerful. You know, if you feed it these doubts, these fears, these you know, disheartening things, then we'll never make a move. We're just going to stay stagnant, and we might end up settling on some things. It's not to say that, you know, life isn't going to be gravy, but it's just like, what if we would have taken that you know, maybe gone for that dream, or maybe started that side hustle, you know, maybe made that move, you know, or maybe gone for that relationship, or whatever this what if is. And know, Virgo, that when, you know, when we decide to make these things, because I believe you will, it's going to take some work. You know, there may be some hurdles along the way, but don't let that deter you. Don't let that stop this momentum here, because the Death card is about transformation, metamorphosis, the world. You know, we're getting to that end of that cycle, bringing this thing to completion so that we can, you know, then grow on that and expand. But if we stay in our heads, that'll stop this growth. That'll stop this momentum, and then we'll feel anxious. You know, it gets you throws you all off balance there, Virgo. So we just want to be mindful, really, of getting in your head and not thinking that you can't manifest this thing, or, you know, get to that next step, because this is Saturn's card, and Saturn's in Pisces for the next 3 years. So if we have any kind of dreams, any sort of risk we want to take that we've been, you know, that especially is going to lead to our growth, Saturn's like, let's do it. Let's manifest it. Bring it from the dome to the home. Let's see what you got, Virgo, and see what you can do. And I really feel like you would impress yourself when you get to this thing, because just because these showed up in reverse, that doesn't mean that we can't get them. It's just like we got eyes on them now. This shows, you know, me that the opportunity's there. We just gotta believe that it's there, Virgo, and that we can, no matter what goes down, that we can make adjustments, that we can get back on our feet. All right. Ten of Wands. Look at that. And I like that, Virgo, because with the Ten of Wands, I feel like with the Ten of Wands, just if it's something that if we've been stressing out about this thing, don't let this stress you out. Like, really, if it feels like it's too much right now for you to take, maybe you're trying to get some other things balanced out here, don't feel pressure, because if you take too much on your plate, then you might not be able to get this thing rolling like you want to. But I do feel like when we do get these dice rolling and start, you know, getting those, getting that wheel, you know, of fortune, you know, that next cycle started moving, then I really feel like that's going to, one, take the weight of that burden off of you, and really show you too how you can bring it. You know, that even when things felt kind of tough, even through uncertainty, you know, the Ten of Wands, it's like when you push through this thing, when you work with these energies, man, they will reward you in kind. This is Saturn and Sagittarius. You take that Saturn, all Saturn wants you to do is take that chance, Virgo, and who knows what'll happen. Worst case, you get a lesson from this thing. You know, you've learned something. But so don't think that you're not going to get anything out of this. And I know, Virgo, that may not be what we wanted, was a lesson, but it's going to help upgrade you. It's going to help fine tune you. It's going to make you a sharper Virgo. So let's just see how when we change the narrative, how that can raise your vibration even a little bit. It can even take like a loss and turn that into, you know, your next potential potential win. So, all right, any more? All right, Virgo, let's get some more tea, and then we'll get one more oracle card. And really, Virgo, just it's popping in my head. Just if we decide not to make, whenever these opportunities come up, you know, because this is not going to be, let's say if we just got out of something, or maybe we're weighing something right now, this is not going to be the last opportunity that comes for you. They just don't stop, Virgo. don't be, if we decide to pass on one, don't beat yourself up about it. You know, you knew at this present cycle that it didn't feel right, that you weren't ready. But again, this gives you a chance to assess, to pause, Four of Swords, get your regroup, get your head together. What what didn't I feel, why didn't I feel ready? What do I need? And maybe we're just waiting for this retrograde to pass, because you know, Virgo, let me get your last oracle card, because I'll tell you what, it's been okay. But I'll tell you what, the words, they've been a struggle. Because my moon's in Gemini, and yeah, my moon's in Gemini, so you know, that's always a fun time around retrograde time. How interesting. One more card of Libras for the win. But this one actually had just kind of showed its face during your pre-shuffle, Virgo. But this is the third card of Libras, which is the Cabin card. And this is a card of lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded, go within, insulate, disengage, close off, kept apart, quarantine, island, segregate, separated, divided. Divide, disconnected, and sequestered. And that might be a great thing to do, Virgo. Sequester yourself. You know, get yourself, go maybe hit up go to a cabin on the woods, or, well, this one's on the lake. Go to a cabin on the lake. That actually is kind of looking on maybe go on a safer, because it's like sitting on this rock here, Virgo. Maybe get a safer one. But maybe, you know, while you're, if we've just been weighing some options, Virgo, what a better way to kind of get all these swords and wands, what better way to get your energy and your mind in just in a calm state than just kind of detaching? You know, maybe we need to, and this, you don't even necessarily have to go anywhere. Maybe this is just like doing some meditation at home, or just going for a walk around the block, or just getting out, getting some air, just something where you can just kind of be for a minute and just like not be around others, and just kind of be with your thoughts and figure out what's going on here. Where do I see, you know, where do I want to go next? You know, what is that? Yeah, just do some real introspective work, Virgo. Because especially, I think I mentioned this to you the last week, but Mercury's going to be retrograde, and I did look it up, Virgo, by the way, if I told you that. I did look it up. Mercury is going to be retrograding in all three of the Earth signs this year. So there's going to be, I feel like, heavy emphasis, really just like thinking about the, you know, risk and things, and, you know, like health and what all the earthly type matters. But really going to be, I feel like, a great energies for Earth signs to really kind of think about, you know, what does taking a risk look like? You know, what does manifesting look like to you? You know, what does and really taking care of yourself, getting, you know, making sure that we're sharpening our skills, making sure things are, you know, keeping our existing skills real refined, and then picking up some new things, Virgo. You know, I feel like especially your sign being ruled by Mercury definitely encourages that expansion of knowledge. And I just don't mean just like learning just for learning's sake, learning things that you can actually put into application, you know, Virgo. But let's get a little bit more on this. Learn about yourself, Virgo. Do a deep dive. I mean, come on, understand this wisdom that you're getting ready to bring. But that's interesting. This Three of Libras definitely does give me kind of Four of Swords energy, just to kind of, yeah, take a moment and just gather yourself. Let's see what we have here, Virgo. Look at you, Virgo, King of Pentacles. Oh, and the Tower. I'm with it, though, because here's the thing. Even if this thing that goes down turns out to be like a big old tower moment, just like doesn't go like, oh crap, you know, I feel that instead of like, because that doesn't even feel right, Virgo. It's because Because you know what, Virgo? Maybe this is what we're making this out to be. Maybe this opportunity here, because the fact that you got yourself in reverse, because this is your card, King of Pentacles, one of your cards. But the fact that you got both of your kings in reverse, I feel like that maybe we're thinking that this is going to be a lot more that's going down than what it really is, whatever this risk is, Virgo. Because here's the thing. When we're going to take a chance, fate in things, we can prep only so much for so many outcomes, At some point, if we scare ourselves, I feel like out of something, then we're not really I really feel like we're not utilizing the most of our your potential, Virgo. But if you, instead of looking at it like, oh my gosh, I can't do this because of X, Y, and Z, let's look at it as, okay, because of X, Y, and Z, I need to work on this stuff so that I can get to feeling abundant, so that I can be feeling confident, stable, and ready. You know what I mean? Your card is going to put in the work, and is not going to be afraid to rise up to the occasion, because the King of Pentacles, he rules the first two decans of Virgo and then the last of Leos. And so with that little touch of Leo in there, confidence, this is something where he's going to take action regardless, King of Pentacles, because he knows that even in tower moments, there's abundance there. Because, okay, maybe we thought we pictured with this thing going one way, blew up in our face. Okay, fine. This shows us that, all right, next go round, I'm going to be able to bring it this way. And then instead of a tower moment happening it to you, you're going to be causing tower moments. You're going to be bringing change, taking action. But I do feel like with this thing, don't be afraid of tower moments happening, because tower moments are going to happen regardless. But it's better for them, I feel like, how do I want to put this? I feel like if you learn to this almost feels like this tower is like, if you learn to embrace the unknown, and really believe in your abilities, Virgo, that there can be, you can achieve your whole world here, that you can transform into this high vibration of yourself, this King of Pentacles. But yeah, I really feel like that. Yeah, don't feel or fear that you can't handle whatever it is, this risk or anything that life happens to throw at you, Virgo. Believe that you got that. All right. Let's see what else we have. Keeping that. Okay. Oh. All right, hold on, Virgo. We're throwing things. Okay. All right. Last couple, Virgo. Love it. Love it. Absolutely, Virgo. How fantastic. Thank you, higher self. Let me tell you what happened here, Virgo. Then we're going to switch back over. You got the Six of Swords here. And look at all these swords, but I like this sword. Six of Swords and then the Fool. And then let's switch back over, because, Virgo, this is what we've been talking about. New opportunities are on the horizon all the time, Virgo. They're going to be, life is nothing but dice, But that's exciting, because there's new opportunities that can come all the time. If anything, that just makes life, just adds that zest, Because if life was just all predictable, then it's like, there's no fun to that. But the Six of Swords, because here's the thing with all those swords that you were bringing, with this new opportunity that you take, if we bring in we might bring that guy with, but if we bring these swords along on whatever this new opportunity, these doubts, fears, whatever's insecurities, it's just going to make your journey a little bit trickier. It's not to say that it can't get accomplished, but it's just going to it doesn't have that flow, you know, when we're just all, sometimes we just got to take that leap, you know. The fool, you know, the fool sometimes falls on his face, you know. It happens, but you get back up, Virgo. It's just like when you're when you're riding a bike, you know, there's going to be a chance that you're going to fall and bet. I mean, we may have all fallen at one point, but you get back up, you become a pro, you become a king of pentacles, you know. And that might have been a weird example, but you get what I'm saying, Virgo. But don't be afraid to take action. You know, Mars here. You know, don't restrict yourself. You know, Saturn, the world. Take that leap, Uranus. Embrace change and see what that brings you. You know, and I feel like that this could. Who knows what abundance could come your way, Virgo. King of Pentacles will find it though. Bad. So. All right, I think I'm going to leave that there. And look at this, Virgo. We were just talking about that. You know, you got the last card here, and that just really kind of dawned on me, too. You got the last card of the Major Arcana train, and now we're just starting a new cycle, Virgo. Look at this. Look at how you're... What a beautiful story. I'm with it. And you know what, Virgo? Give it a thumbs up. Let's get other Virgos with it. Let's get King of Pentacles out there. Man, taking chances, you know. Just seeing what happens, because really, I feel like, something dope can happen. And share this, Virgo. If you know someone who's been kind of oscillating, you know, been feeling a little nervous or something along those lines, you know, share this with, because it could be really just taking a moment if we have these fears, just going within. And then, you know, while you're on your sabbatical or maybe doing this reflection, you know, hit subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notified when I release videos each week. And then I'm on this meditation app, Insight Timer, and this might help you too, Virgo. You know, get your confidence built up. But it's I created a group on there called Zodiacs Raising the Vibration. And it's just a place to drop like positive affirmations, encouraging messages, you know, to get these kings, you know, feeling confident in their abilities, in their knowledge, in their abundance. And, you know, as the group grows, you definitely want to, maybe we'll do like, maybe do like a meditation, like taking a chance of journeying to the unknown with the King of Pentacles or something along those lines. I'm pitching ideas with all the cards here. So stay tuned for that, Virgo. But yeah, come on over, and all that information's in the description box. And then lastly, if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Saturn, Mars, it don't matter. Come on over to my other channel, The Sheridan Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here so I can get you out of here. I love it. You got the Six of Cups here, and look at that. Now we've been, because yeah, Virgo, this has been nothing. Oh, we did get one cup in there. But yes, Six of Cups. Because here's what happens, Virgo, and I'm going to shuffle for your Oracle card. But with the Six of Cups, this can be a card for me. I feel like especially in this scenario, this is just like, don't get stuck in old narratives, in old ways of viewing things, Virgo. I love that. You got the vision. Oh, vision's running. You got the vision card in reverse. But, you know, don't get caught up in old ways of thinking, you know, and then like old memories of like, oh, well, you know, what happens, you know, if I do this, or, you know, what'll do this, or if I do that, or, you know, in those states of doubt. The Six of Cups for me is like, creating new experiences, creating new memories, taking a chance and seeing what'll happen. And then, again, reflecting on what could have gone better with this vision. You know, it's like, was there something that I just didn't, was there, you know, whatever this chances you're taking, was it just something that I didn't know? King of Swords, was there some resources that I need? King of Pentacles, was there like, do I need to hit up some mentors, maybe kings, you know, whatever that's looking like. But I really feel like, you know, don't let these doubts and things affect your vision, you know, like, or I even feel like more so like blind you to opportunities. You know what I mean, Virgo? Be willing to take that chance. See where those changes will lead you. Because I feel like if you do this thing, Virgo, who knows, you know? But, and again, you know, this is not me telling you what to do. This is just saying, listen to, if I could tell you to do one thing, Virgo, throughout this whole thing, listen to your intuition. Listen to what that guidance system tells you, because that's is what's going to help you see clearly, you know? So I like that. But you Virgo, all these risk stuff and, you know, things, you stay safe out there. You know, just be calculated, you know, keep your wits about you. But see where it takes you, Virgo, who knows? And you raise that vibration through the roof, especially if we've been in our head about this thing, you know, maybe been kind of weighing the options, because that kind of stuff can get tiring, Virgo, can weigh our energies down. So, yeah, take a moment if you've just been kind of stressed out with this thing. Yeah, raise your vibration through the roof. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.